So, dinosaurs and man, did they actually coexist? Well, actually they did. There's so many footprints of both dinosaurs and humans walking alongside each other. Now, the Anunnaki were around at this time and they did eat the dinosaurs, and I'll show you that in the next video as to why the Anunnaki definitely were around. But also the Bible, which was only 2,000 years old, as you know, mentions a behemoth, which is a dinosaur. So what we've got here is proof that dinosaurs didn't die out 65 million years ago. In fact, they continued right up until basically humans wiped them out with the Anunnaki's help. Obviously there was more humans at this point than there were Anunnakis, and of course the Anunnakis eventually left, so we destroyed the remaining dinosaurs, and I'll explain more in the next video. Dinosaurs and man, really important. This is a Stegosaurus. Have a good look. He's died out apparently millions and millions of years ago. However, there's a depiction here in Angkor Wat that looks like a Stegosaurus. Mainstream say it's not a Stegosaurus because the front nose part doesn't actually look like this. Now, they say it doesn't look like it, so therefore it's not. Man wasn't around when Stegosaurus was around. However, guess how many complete skeletons they've got of the Stegosaurus? Six worldwide. That's like saying the Great Dane dog, you know, those massive Great Danes. If you found a Chihuahua, you would say that's not a dog. You found the skeleton of it, because it's nothing like the Great Dane, and Great Dane's massive. So what I'm saying is there's only 6 full skeletons found, and they're not allowed to dig round Angkor Wat to find any more skeletons. So it's possible that the breed of Stegosaurus around Angkor Wat is different. This is an Ica stone found in Peru by a farmer. There's about 40,000 of them. The patina matches the date, which is supposed to be, you know, thousands of years old. So that we've got people that say no, they're not really that old. It was done by the guy because he wanted to sell them. But 40,000 of them, you try and do that. How many days is that going to take? You'd need to do hundreds a day just to be able to do that, and then in the hope that you'll sell them, which is quite impressive. Now they've also got actual textures on them, which is quite fascinating. But also there's this particular fish that was supposed to be extinct, so how could someone have drew that if they didn't know what to see? But also what's important is the fact that the Anunnaki were in fact fighting the dinosaurs there. As you can see, there's so many of these where they're fighting them. I'll carry on more about these stones on the next one because I'm running out of time. So you see here an Anunnaki riding a dinosaur, and see the textures on the dinosaur. Now, this is still one of those Ica stones, as I was mentioned in the previous video. Now, that person on that dinosaur would have had to have been 12 foot tall to look like that on against the dinosaur. Now, there was a story about the actual finder of these, and he turned around and said, you know, the truth originally. However, he changed his story because Peru, because he was trying to sell these stones that he'd found, which is fair enough, they were being taken outside of Peru. So the local customs in Peru went to him and said, you can't sell antiquities out of our area, we're going to put you in prison. He then had to turn around and say it was fake in order for him not to be arrested. So if you hear the story that he says they're fake, wouldn't you do that? I mean, to actually be arrested in Peru, I wouldn't want to, so I would have also lied. But these are genuine stones. Here is it would be about a 12-foot character sitting on top of, if it was to scale, on top of a Triceratops. Now this was carved in around 2,500 years ago, and was found in 1944 along with 33,000 other of these weird dinosaur type figurines, and these are called the Acambaro figurines. Now what's interesting is if you look at this one, now bearing in mind that could have been an Anunnaki on there, but if you look at this one, he's resting on his towel, he's leaning on his towel, and there's loads of those where it shows that they're sort of using their towel instead of their legs. Now if you look here in Arizona, which is way away, there was a cave drawing which does look like a weird sort of creature resting on its towel. So again, this is more proof that humans wouldn't have made these things up if there wasn't something to